Welcome to Orange County's Kitchen. I'm Celeste White, and with me today is Luann Duncan, and we're going to talk today about vacuum food savers. Welcome, Luann.
Hi, thank you.
Luann, tell me a little bit about why you would want to use a food saver system to preserve your food.
Basically, you can suction the oxygen out and it will keep a lot of items longer, especially in a freezer. Any oxygen around any meats or anything, it gets freezer burned more quickly. It doesn't keep as well. It turns brown and dark. So if you want to buy bulk meat and the price of meat, sometimes it's cheaper to buy bulk and separate it into pieces, freeze it for later.
So it prevents those crystals, those
it will
water
help.
crystals, the ice?
Yes.
It will help prevent that? How long can you leave it in the freezer in a food saver system?
Depending on the food, if it's meat and it's in the freezer, it will last longer. And the thing to remember about frozen foods, if it goes into a freezer that stays 0 or below, it stays safe. As long as it's safe and when it went in there, it'll come out safe, even if it's 3 years from now.
Oh my
But 3 years from now, it has no nutritional value, might have gotten more freezer burn or whatever going on in it. This will help you keep it longer, but we still say try to use it because your nutritional value's in there.
Oh, okay. So then this one looks like a pretty heavy duty one. This must be the commercial one that we're using here.
Yes, well, and it has extra bells and whistles because you can do the jars. Here, there's you can vacuum your wine bottle and maybe keep it a little longer. Bottles, now this doesn't mean it's like a canned jar of food that you can just keep on the counter. It just means you remove the air and it can keep in the refrigerator a little bit longer.
Oh, okay. And then you have a couple other food saver systems.
They come with all kinds of gadgets. They're expensive though, in my opinion, so they come with special containers. Here I did raisins because you can do a hurricane kit or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But remember that in Florida, the humidity still gets through this plastic, so glass is always going to be the better choice for your dehydrated foods.
Okay, okay. Now, is this hard to use? It looks a little complicated.
It looks complicated and seems frustrating, but try it.
Okay, so the first thing we had to do is we lifted up to get our bag.
Right, so there's a roll of plastic in there.
And it goes under the green
cutter.
thing, the cutter.
Yes.
Okay.
And you pull out 4 inches extra, so don't be afraid. I know it's wasteful, but go ahead and pull it out and cut it off.
Cut it off. This is like a paper cutter thing.
And then the curved side down, just like you have it, goes into here. The curved
side down, and this is going in just to create the seal.
Right, so push it in and then push seal.
Okay, and it makes some noise.
It usually gets noisy.
Yeah, seal again. And
It
it's
should
in progress.
let go.
And so we're just really sealing the bottom of the container at this point. Maybe it's not in enough.
And you can buy the bags already made.
Oh, it did seal without noise. Oh,
Okay.
All right, so now I'm ready to put something in it, right?
Right, now it says to partially freeze the meat, and so this is partially frozen because of all your juices and everything in there. It's not going to make as much of a mess because when you vacuum the air out, juices can come out with it, and that's one of the reasons for having some extra leeway at the end because you don't want to suction out all the juices into the machine.
So this is partially frozen.
Get it up off of there. Well, we could have tried that before we
I'll try it
started.
with the soup. So soup, I'm going to use this funnel. No, I'm going to touch.
Can I hold it for you?
Yeah, that'd be great. So it might be a 2-man job when you're doing it at home.
Yeah, some kind of a stand or something, or bottle.
Stand.
Now this soup has been cooled down some. It's not super hot. We still don't recommend putting really hot foods in plastic, even if it is BPA free. So if you want to cook in this plastic, you have to buy the special kind of bag or plastic that can go into the machine.
Okay, so now I have my item.
Microwave. Yep, yeah, you just kind of slide this up.
And even has a little bit of food on it.
But see how it's curling up? Turn it around so that the curl's going down.
Oh, okay, curls down. Okay, then I stick it in.
And it should just go. Now let it go.
Now it's sucking the air out.
It's taking the air out.
That's amazing. And so also it's going to seal it automatically after that. So unless I press the seal for the original one, it's going to be sucking all the air out.
And people ask about these all the time. It'll just click when it's ready. And then if you want to make a whole crock pot full of soup and you only want to freeze these ahead of time, make your own convenience foods, know what's available in your food. Now you just lay these in a pan all on top of each other, freeze them. You have a nice flat container ready to go. Easy as pie without the air. Luann Duncan, thank you for being here and showing me about food savers. I'm glad to be here. Thank you. Food savers are convenient and easy. And we'll see you next time in Orange County's Kitchen.